hairline is moving back, and you are looking for a miracle in a box. You see a website for a brand called Stimuvia selling a red light cap for $85. It sounds like the deal of a century. Most of these devices cost thousands of dollars. You think you found a secret shortcut to a full head of hair? But you need to stop and look much closer at those pictures of the happy customers. Their skin looks a bit too smooth. Their hair looks like it was painted on by a computer. That is because those people do not actually exist. Those images were made by an artificial intelligence program. The sellers did not even bother to change the file names on the site. You can see the tags from the image generator right there in the code. Just look behind the curtain. That is a massive warning sign. If a company cannot even hire a real human being to wear their hat for a photo, why would you trust them with your scalp? This company claims they are cleared by the government. They use big words and talk about clinical results. They say 94% of people saw thicker hair. But there is a huge hole in their story. There is no clearance number listed anywhere. When a medical device is actually vetted by the health authorities, it gets a specific identification code. Real brands put that number front and center. They want you to see it because it proves they are legit. This cheap cap has nothing but empty promises. It is a classic marketing move. They take real science and use it to sell a fake product. Low-level light therapy is not a joke. It is a legitimate treatment backed by real research. It uses specific wavelengths to stimulate the follicles. It works for a lot of people, but those real machines are expensive for a reason. They use high-quality components and calibrated parts. An $85 hat is likely just a bunch of cheap red light bulbs stitched into some fabric. They are riding the coattails of real research without doing any of the actual work themselves. You are looking at a hype funnel. It is designed to grab your cash before you realize the results are never coming. There are no reviews on the big shopping sites. There is no footprint on the major trust platforms. It is like this company popped up overnight and could vanish just as fast. If you are serious about regrowing your hair, you have to be smarter than the algorithm. Do not let your desperation make decisions for your wallet. A cheap light show is not going to fix a biological issue. Talk to a dermatologist first. Get a professional opinion on what your scalp actually needs. If you want to try the light therapy route, save up for a brand that has actually been tested. Look for names that have been around for a decade. Look for devices that actually appear in official medical databases. It is better to spend more on something that works than to throw away money on a plastic hat that does nothing but glow. You have to be your own detective in this market. The internet is full of these pop-up shops. They use the same layout and the same fake internal studies. They count on you being too tired to check the details. But now you know the red flags. You know to look for those AI artifacts in the photos. You know to hunt for that missing clearance number. Do not fall for the shiny lights. Your hair deserves a real solution. Keep your money in your pocket until you find a brand that can actually prove its claims. It is a hard pass on this one. Stay sharp and look for the facts behind the flash.